Let triangle K prime L prime M prime be the image of triangle KLM after a rotation about point K. Determine and state the location of L prime if the location of point M prime is 8, 4. Is triangle CDE congruent to triangle K prime L prime M prime? So first we have here rotation about point K. We know that the rotation is transformation which turned a figure about the fixed point called the center of rotation. We can have clockwise rotation when we are going this way, or we can have counterclockwise rotation when we are go opposite this direction. This is clockwise rotation and this is counterclockwise rotation. So first we have to find if this is clockwise rotation or counterclockwise rotation. We have given point K, M and L, and we know that triangle K prime L prime M prime is image of triangle KLM after a rotation about point K. So K is now the center of rotation. So if K is center of rotation, so K prime has the same coordinates like K. And now we have also given that M prime has coordinates 8, 4. So let me find this point. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is our point M prime. So if we connect M prime and K prime, M prime and K prime is equal to K, we see that our M is going to M prime and the angle of rotation about point K, we are going clockwise 90 degrees we have here. The angle between Km and K prime M prime is 90 degrees. So we have here clockwise rotation, 90 degrees clockwise rotation. And now we have to find L prime. We have given L and we have to find L prime to have triangle K prime, L prime, M prime. Because we know that this is clockwise rotation and about point K. So first we will change our XY plane. Now we will draw XY plane and the origin will be at point K because K is the center of rotation. So let me drive our new XY plane. Y axis and x-axis, and the origin must be at point K. So now when we have 90 degrees clockwise rotation, let me drive maybe here one more XY plane. When we have, for example, here point coordinates on the x, this is x, this is y, and this is point of x-axis, so first coordinate will be x and the second is 0 because we are on the x-axis. So when we have clockwise rotation, the image of point coordinates x0, we are going 90 degrees clockwise rotation. So this point will go to y-axis and the first coordinate now is 0 and the second coordinate is x, and on the y-axis we are here above the origin, so we have the second coordinate negative. So when we have clockwise rotation, we see that we change the coordinates. We have point x 0, now we have 0 negative x, so we change x with y, and also the y coordinate has to have negative sign. We have to just choose one point. The easiest way is always choose the point on the x-axis. So when we have 90 degrees clockwise rotation, the coordinates, we have point x0 change to opposite. So now y is our x and x is now our y, and also the second coordinate has negative sign, so we have 0 negative x. When we have 90 degrees clockwise rotation, we have to change coordinates. X is now our y and y is now our x, and we have to have negative sign. So now we are going to our new xy plane, the red. We have to find the coordinates of L prime. We have given L point has coordinates. We have to look to new xy plane. This is the unit 1, 2, 3, 4, first coordinate, and the second 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units we are going up. So when we have coordinates of point L, L prime will have coordinates. Like we said, we have to change coordinates, and the second coordinate we have to add to second coordinate, we have to add negative sign. So L prime, we have coordinates, we change 4 with 5, so will be 5, 4, and we have to add negative sign. So our L prime will have coordinates 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and negative 4. We go down 4 units. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is our point L prime. We calculate the coordinates of L prime from the new xy plane. And now we have to forget about this new xy red plane, and we come back to first given our xy plane, the black. So we will read the coordinates of L prime from the old xy plane. So this is unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, first coordinate, and the second is on the x-axis, so this is 0. We have our point L prime after rotation about point K. This L prime belongs to our new xy plane, so let me write this red. So first we use new xy plane. The origin is at point K because we have rotation about point K. So we place our new xy plane at point K. This is our origin, the origin, and from this new xy plane we read coordinates of point L. When we have clockwise rotation, we change coordinates and the y coordinates has to have negative sign. So when we have given L coordinates 4, 5, we have to change to 4, 5, 4, and y coordinates we have to add negative sign. This is point L prime on the xy red plane. But now we have to come back to our old xy plane, the black, and rewrite our L prime to our old xy plane. So for xy plane old, we use this unit. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, first coordinate, and the second is on the x-axis, so the is 0. So now we can connect these 3 points, and we have K prime, L prime, M prime triangle, which is image of our KLM triangle after rotation about point K. So we have first part of our problem. We calculate coordinates of L prime point. L prime has coordinates 7, 0. And now we have to check if triangle CDE is congruent to triangle K prime, M prime, L prime. Triangle CDE. We have next question. So the solution to the first part of our problem. Let's write this is the solution for the first part. L prime has coordinates 7, 0. Now we have to check if triangle CDE is congruent to triangle K prime, L prime, M prime. Because we can find the coordinates of point CDE and we have coordinates of point L, K prime, M prime, L, N prime, we will check the sides of our triangle. So let me first read from the graph the coordinates of points. Point C has coordinates 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have negative 6 and 1 down, so this is negative 1. Point D has coordinates 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, negative 11, and we are 3 units up. Point E, here was 11, so it will be 12 and 1 down, so negative 12, negative 1. Point L, we calculate, this is 7, 0. M prime was given, this is 8, 4. Now we have to forget about this red xy plane. We look only to the first given xy, the black xy plane. So M prime we have, L prime we have, and K has the same coordinates like K prime. Like I said, we look to the black xy plane. So this is 1, 2, and we are going 1, 2, 3, 4 units up. So K prime has coordinates 2, 4. We have all coordinates, all points. So now we can find the distance between the points and we will have the sides of our triangles. We'll use the distance formula. When we have given 2 points, x1, y1, x2, y2, the distance between these 2 points is D, we can write square root of x2 minus x1 to second power plus y2 minus y1 to second power. So when we will calculate the distance between these points, we will have the sides of triangle K prime, L prime, M prime and CDE. And when we have sides of triangles, we will see if we have congruent sides. First, we will find the side. We calculate all sides of triangle K prime, L prime, M prime. Because we see that K prime and M prime has the second coordinate the same, the distance between K prime and M prime, it will be just 8 minus 2. So let me write this. The side K prime M prime is absolute value of 8 minus 2, so this is equal 6. We have side K prime M prime. Next we will calculate the side K prime L prime. Now the coordinates are different, so we will use this distance formula. So this is equal K prime, Y prime, L prime. So the last point is L prime. So from coordinate we have to subtract from the first coordinate of L prime. So this is 7 minus first coordinate of K prime is 2 to second power plus, now we subtract the second coordinate, so 0 minus 4 to second power. So this is equal square root of 7 minus 2, this is 5 to second power is 25, and we have negative 4 to second power is 16, so we have plus 16, so this is equal square root of 41. We have K prime L prime, and now we will calculate the side L prime M prime. So this is equal, again we have different coordinates, so we will use distance formula between these 2 points. So we have 8 minus 7 to second power plus 4 minus 0 to second power, so this is equal square root of 8 minus 7 is 1 to second power is 1 plus 4 to second power is 16, so this is equal square root of 17. We have sides of K prime, M prime, K prime, L prime, M prime triangle. So now we will calculate the sides of triangle CDE. Because the second coordinates of point E and C are the same, so again we will find distance between C, E first. This is equal absolute value of negative 12 minus negative 6, so this is equal absolute value of negative 12, negative and negative, so will be positive 6, so this is absolute value of negative 6, so this is 6. The distance between C, E is 6. Now we will find C, D side. So this is equal, we will use distance formula. So we have to first subtract the first coordinate, so this is negative 11 minus negative 6 to second power plus, and now we subtract the y coordinates, so this is 3 minus negative 1 to second power, so this is equal negative 11 plus 6, so it will be negative 5 to second power, so this is 25, and we have 3 plus 1 is 4 to second power is 16, so this is equal square root of 41, and DE side, this is square root of, first we have to subtract the first coordinate, so we have negative 12 minus 11, negative 11 to second power plus, and now we subtract the y coordinates, so this is negative 1 minus 3 to second power, so this is equal square root of negative 12 plus 11, so this negative 1 to second power is 1, plus will be negative 4 to second power, so this is 16, so this is square root of 17. And now we see that sides CE and K prime M prime are congruent. Side K prime M prime is congruent to side CE. What else? We have K prime L prime is square root of 41 and CD is square root of 41. So these two sides also are congruent. So we have side K prime L prime is congruent to side CD, and also L prime M prime is congruent to DE. Side L prime M prime is congruent to side DE. So we have three congruent sides. So by side congruent postulate, triangle CDE is congruent to triangle K prime L prime M prime. And this is our solution.